According to South China Morning Post reported on the 27th of June 2024, Wei Fenghe and his successor Li Shangfu have also been expelled from the Communist Party, state news agency Xinhua reported, following a meeting of the party's Politburo. The announcement comes months after the abrupt dismissal of Li, China's shortest-serving defense minister. Li was sacked from his job in October, just 7 months after he became defense minister. Wei held the position from 2018 to 2023. Who is Li Shangfu? Li Shangfu's father was actually an old Red Army soldier, who participated in the 25,000-mile-long march, but he turned from a traitor to a thief. On June 27, 2024, the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China announced a major news that the two former ministers of the Ministry of National Defense, Li Shangfu and Wei Fenghe, were both dismissed, and the anti-corruption efforts were unprecedented. But few people know that Li Shangfu, one of the fallen generals, is actually a second-generation Red Army soldier. His father is Li Shaozhu, the former deputy commander of the Southwest Command of the Railway Corps, an old Red Army soldier who has walked the 25,000-mile-long march. Li Shaozhu was born in a poor family in Xingou, Jiangxi in 1911. When he was 6 years old, his father unfortunately died of illness, so he lived with his uncle. Uncle Yin's own conditions were not good, so the very sensible Li Shaozhu began to do farm work with him. At that time, other children went to school, but he was planting rice in the fields, when Li Shaorong was ready to be a farmer in his hometown for life. Mao Zedong led the troops of the Autumn Harvest Uprising to Jinggang Mountain, and established a revolutionary base. The revolutionary ideas spread rapidly, and Li Shaozhu was deeply influenced and joined the local armed forces. Soon after, Chen Yi, the commander-in-chief of the Jiangxi military region, presided over the establishment of a supplementary regiment in Xingou, which was specifically for the main force of the Red Army. Li Shaozhu also took this opportunity to join the Red Army, and was incorporated into the second column of the 4th Army of the Red First Corps. In the Reign of Bullets, Li Shaozhu got a lot of training, gradually grew from a soldier to a grassroots cadre, and participated in many anti-encirclement and suppression campaigns in the Central Soviet area. In October 1934, due to the wrong command of Bogu and leader, the Central Red Army suffered successive defeats in the 5th Anti-Encirclement and Suppression Campaign and was forced to withdraw. Li Shaozhu's troops were ordered to move with the main force, and Li Shaozhu left his hometown and embarked on the Long March full of unknowns. On the Long March, the Red Army suffered serious casualties. Many of Li Shaozhu's comrades died, but he was lucky to win and reached northern Shanxi. In the following time, Li Shaozhu fought for a long time and participated in many battles in the War of Resistance against Japan and the War of Liberation on the front line. He also grew into a regimental-level leading cadre. In February 1949, he served as the head of the 57th Regiment of the 7th Army of the 1st Field Army. After the founding of New China, Li Shaozhu's unit was reorganized into a railway corps, and since then he has had an indissoluble bond with the word railway. Many railways in China have left Li Shaozhu's footprints. When Li Shaozhu was 47 years old, his son Li Shangfu was born. This age can be said to be an old man with a son, so he was very happy and attached great importance to accompanying his children. At the same time, he also hoped that his children would join the army when they grew up. Li Shangfu did not disappoint his father's expectations. After graduating from high school, he was admitted to the National University of Defense Technology. After graduation, he was assigned to work at the Zikang Satellite Launch Center. At the beginning, Li Shangfu could still remember his father's instructions, but as the temptation outside became greater and greater, he gradually lost his bottom line, did many illegal and disorderly things, and treated the country's national defense as a child's play. Chinese military experts say on social media, Chinese think that governing the army according to law is the unswerving decision of the central government. The army shoulders the heavy responsibility of defending the country and must not be a hiding place for corrupt elements. No matter what their background is, they will be severely punished.